In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a document where you can have the English text, and in between the English text we'll have the Japanese katakana or hiragana for the students. To start with, we're going to use Microsoft Publisher and not Microsoft Word. So open up Microsoft Publisher and you should get a page similar to this. Next, we're going to open up the Microsoft document, the Microsoft Word document that we were working on before. I'm going to use sample text, and it's going to convert the document. Now mine is letter, 8.5 by 11. Yours should be A4 size. So I'm going to change this to A4 size just for this document, but it should be all ready for you. I'm going to close this box to give myself more room, and then I'm going to go here, up where the number percent is. It's a zoom button. I'm going to go to page width so I can see what I'm doing. Next, I'm going to move my text box, which is this grayed out line that's been selected. Click and hold and move it to the top so that this button is flush with the blue lines. It should snap to it, so it's not too hard. Next, I'm going to go down below and I'm going to resize my text box till it fits the blue lines. Yours might be a little bit larger, in which case you'll have to shrink it down a little bit. In either case, you should do that. Next, we're going to right click on the document. Make sure your cursor is a double arrow. Right click, go to Format Text Box, go to Layout, go to None. This is your wrapping style. This needs to be done. If you don't, it's not going to print out, it's not going to show properly. And then press OK. Next, you need to select the whole document inside the text box. So make sure your cursor is blinking inside. Select all by pressing Control A. Then go to Format, go to Paragraph, click OK, or just click Paragraph. Here, it doesn't really matter what this says, but under here, under line spacing, before paragraphs, type 0. After paragraphs, type 0. This is important because it'll mess up your document if you don't do this. Next, I want to align text to baseline guides. Okay, this is important too. Between lines should be about 3 spaces. Press OK. If it's 2 spaces, it probably won't be enough space for the document to be readable. Okay. Now that that's done, the other thing I should mention, I'm going to zoom out so you can see. This should all fit on one page. If it doesn't, you might have to change the procedure a little bit. In any case, let's assume it's one page. I want you to select the text box again and copy by pressing Control C. Then I want to go to Master Page View. To do that, we're going to go Control M. I think you can go to View Master Page. Yeah, here. But I press Control M. It's quicker. And then press Control V to paste. Don't use your mouse to do this because it won't work well. If you need to use your mouse, you can go to Edit and then Paste, and that'll paste it right in the center where the lines are. I want to close Master View, and now we have 2 text. I'm going to close this and go back to zoom in. So page width. Now what you have is 2 text boxes identical, one on top of each other. One is on the master page and one is on our page right now. I'm going to select the first one. It's the only one you can select actually. And we're going to move it down a little bit, just a little bit like that, until it's right below the first line. You can use the cursor arrows, which are the arrows on your keyboard, to move it up or down as long as the text box is selected. And it's called a nudge. You just nudge it up or nudge it down, just a tiny bit. Next, select in your document click inside your document so the cursor's in there. It doesn't matter where. And then press Control A, so you select all the text, and then press the delete key. And that will delete all your double text. And now we can type our Japanese words, or our Japanese katakana or hiragana for the children. Hang on. And this should be fine. This should work just fine. You can move it up if you need to. There you go. This one here, I think it's going to be a little bit tricky. It's going to snap to the baseline, which is what we want actually. So let's see if it works. I'm going to just press enter, paste, and it seems to be working. Good. Oh, if you get to the end of the line, oops. I'm going to just copy this. If you get to the end of the line and it wraps over before you're finished, what you can do is make sure your text box is selected. Just move it till it's a double arrow. Click once. And then go to the middle where it shows a double arrow like this. Click and hold and move your document out about maybe 1 centimeter or so. And that should allow you to go a little bit beyond the text if you need to. And that's it. That should do it. If you have any questions, you can ask me. And good luck with that.